Yo, yo, yo. What up, peoples? Yo, this is for Pinky. This is for Pinky right here.
We're going streaky! Yes!
What's up, everybody? Yeah, man. Happy Monday, I hope. Time for another amazing day, man. Video gaming news coming up for June 24th, and then we'll play Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hope everybody had a great weekend. For show. And, I don't know. You ready to get into it? I'm already getting trolled, man. Feels good. Let's go. Let's get into the news, man. Alright. I am not ready. I'm sorry, Davey. Sorry, yo, we got Davey getting it too with the 5 stream. Let's go, dude. I can't get you. We're on a 4-minute cooldown right now. No troll, just facts. Soup's a troll. Soup's a mega troll. Yeah, Soup's a mega troll. It doesn't mean everybody else can't be trolling too. Vault. What's up, buddy? How you been, dude? What's been going on, man? You got me all Pepe's sad, dude. Yeah. I need coffee. Me too, brother. Me too. Yeah. I'm getting it right now, but I need more for sure. Been tired? Yeah. I understand that. Dude. Yeah. Yep. For sure. Life be like that sometimes. Life be tired, dude. Life be tired. Yeah. Davey, sorry you're not ready for Monday. You got a long weekend coming up though, right? Yeah. Long weekend? Pretty sure, man. That's fun. At least you got that to look forward to, brother. You just keep grinding, dude. Keep grinding. Yeah, here we go. Finally, dude, an article that's not just like putting the Shadow of the Erd Tree on a pedestal and talking about the mixed reviews on Steam right now. Yeah. The grind is real. Yeah, I know, brother. I know, dude. I feel you, dog. I do. I feel you, brother. You got this, though. You got it. Long weekend coming, man. Long weekend coming. Don't know if I should go for comfort or meme and buy a pink one. Best of both worlds, right? A comfortable pink chair, right? Isn't that where it's at? Is there not such a thing? Is there not such a thing as a comfortable pink chair? What do you mean, girl? You take that back. Pink is manliest color. I mean, dude, I'm rocking it today. I like the color pink, dude. You know, probably, you know, if it wasn't already apparent, there's a reason why Pinky and I are the bestest of friends, dude. Pink make me feel like a bad beat for real. Oh man, dude, let's go. That's funny. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a new chair too, dude, but that I'm having the same struggle, Pinky, between like actually going with something that is as ergonomic and you know, built for comfort, or something that's just orange. That's kind of what I'm going for, you know. Countryman is back. Sing some cowboy tunes. Is that what, like I'm a monkey? Yeah, just sing for me, monkey. Is that what this is? Get a standing desk for real? Yeah. But then I get tired real fast because I'm fat. You know? It's like comfier if you want pink, pay 30% more. Yeah, it is kind of like that, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Cowboy tunes, what is this? Just straight up in it, dude, this morning. Just straight in it, dog. Yeah. There's a soup coming in. This is the first time soup hasn't come in straight out the gate with either some Apple stuff or some PlayStation stuff. It's just straight up country out the gate, dude. Brother, everybody for me is rocking like pink names this morning too. This is wild. Pink or like fuchsia colored names. This is crazy. Spray paint it pink. Go get some flipping. Yeah, go get some spray paint, dude. Just spray paint it. Yeah, but who cares? Yeah, it did play. It did play. Yeah, I heard it, Psych. What's up, brother? Are you still banned in the Valheim server, dude? I'm always just me. The others are just posers. Well, Pinky's always pink, also, dude. Haven't tried today. Yeah. Assumptions, yeah. Okay, that's weird, dude. Flipping Psych posted a video showing. He was talking about it yesterday. He was talking about it at the end of the stream. He's like, dude, I'm banned in the Valheim server. And I was like, what? I thought he was trolling at first, but he's like, no, legit. Like, it's telling me I'm banned. So the Valheim server was down for a little bit. Yeah, it's hosted by Ferret, and shout out to Ferret. It's very cool of him to do that. Hosted by Ferret, and there's been some issues recently with it being down, and then he got it back up, and everybody can get in, but Psych tries to get in, and it tells him he's banned. It's so funny, dude. I mean, it sucks, but it's also kind of funny. So he posted a video yesterday, or last night, of him trying to get in, and it showing him being banned. It's kind of wild, dude. It's kind of wild. Yeah. Are you still playing Wuthering Waves, Pinky? Can we ban these two? No, but we can ban you. You are? Nice, dude. Cool. But ban Pinky. You're talking about somebody with the highest of authority in this community, dude. You're really treading on thin ice there, Soup. Treading on thin ice, dude. There it is, dude. Sykes even got him. Thin ice is what I eat for breakfast. You ate ice cubes this morning? Why? Why don't we just drink water? Why would you eat ice cubes? False got you too, dude. Noodles.
We're going streaky! Yeah!
There it is, dude. There it is. Nice. Nice, Psych. Just one ice cube to chew on. Interesting. That sounds like something Soup would do. Yeah. I'm not really that surprised. Eats hamburgers with a fork. Tacos with a fork. Eats one single ice cube for breakfast. It's a Soup kind of thing. Yeah. Sure you do too, what? Wait, are you talking about Vault? Low iron? Eating liquid ice. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said, why don't you just drink water? He's like, nah, I just want to chew on some ice cube. Popsicle, yes. No, a popsicle is not liquid ice, dude. What are you talking about? That's still ice, dude. It's literally in the name. It's literally in the name, dude. Popsicle. There's ice in there, dog. You know, there's good foods such as Oreo with shrimp. That's no. Science got it. Yeah, that's no. Now, I'm actually, I'm open to a lot of different kinds of foods. You know, I've tried a lot of different kinds of foods. I like a lot of different kinds of foods. That's not something that's acceptable. Yeah, definitely yucking your yum. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Yeah, I'll yuck that yum right there. I don't even care. Whatever. Get wrecked. Yeah, that's disgusting. No, I won't try that one either. No. Yes, that's just horrific, dude. Nobody should have ever made that if that's actually a real thing. That's disgusting. If you get tired of boiling water, put a bunch in the freezer to use later. Grilled potato with crab sticks. What? Try the... Wait, what? He said, wow. Grilled patatas with crab sticks. I mean, that sounds fine. Grilled ice cream sandwich? Why are you grilling stuff that's supposed to be cold? I mean, to be fair, here in America, they'll flip and deep fry ice cream too, so I don't know. I guess, whatever. I've never eaten something like that, but... Fried mayo? Blah! Dude, for real? Hot Cheetos and cream cheese? Is that really where it's at, dude? Do you really eat that? Is that really where it's at? Is that really good? No way, dude. Are you for real? Hot Cheetos and cream cheese in high school? Shut up. Bro, dude, Vault get to school. They're like, yo, you gonna eat the cafeteria food? He's like, nah. Flipping unpacks his lunch. He's got 2 bags of hot Cheetos and a flipping cube of cream cheese. He just goes to town, dog. God dang, it's good. I'm not denying it. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it would be good. Not a fan of Cheetos. They're not my favorite thing, but, you know, they're not bad. Yeah. Wait, what? Biscuit crackers? What is a biscuit cracker, dude? With ice cream and blueberry. What's a biscuit cracker? Biscuits as makeshift buns? I got enough buns to last a lifetime, dude. No, wait. Well, they actually had like you just... There you go. Cake. Giving you good ideas. Nice, Syke. You could just buy like a little flipping like cup of cream cheese at your school cafeteria, dude, for reals. Gucci board charcuterie boards. Bro. Oh my god. Don't know how to spell it. I think the second way is closer. Yeah. I think the second way is the closer. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the spelling is either, but I'm pretty sure you were a lot closer with that second attempt there. There you go. Of course Syke knows. Science brainiac, dude. Charcoal ice cream, pass. Of course, if you need to get charcoal in your stomach, it's probably an easier way to do it. Charcoal ice cream. But for reals, dude, you could just get like a cup of cream cheese. They even had bagels. Dog, where were you going to school at? What is this? You kidding me? What's a bagel? Isn't that a donut? No. A bagel and a donut are two entirely different things. A donut's like a pastry. Like a sweet breakfast pastry. Or not breakfast, but a sweet, it's a sweeter pastry. A bagel's more of a dense, they're just similar shape. That's it. The only thing they have in common is the shape, basically. Bagel's like a more dense bread. It's a bread, is what it is. Montreal bagels are better. Oh, here we go. We've got this whole. That's like Chicago pizza versus New York pizza. You know, they are not the same thing, Soup. Charcoal ice cream might be epic. It could be, dude. It could be. Yeah. I guarantee you, it's better than shrimp Oreos. I guarantee it, dude. Is that the ice cream you were eating with the golden spoon? Was that charcoal ice cream? Is that what you were eating, Soup? Love non-fried, whole wheat, no glazed donuts. What? Is that actually a thing? Or are you trolling right now? I've never heard of such a thing, dude. What a video gaming news segment, by the way. They call them bagels. That's what I thought. I thought that's where that was going. Did you know I ate a baguette on the way to school before? Well, I mean, that's probably why you fit in here, dude. The baguette revolution. You know. What is that, Vault? Looking for a paddling today. Gold sprinkled donut. Bro, have you guys seen that though? Like, seriously, they'll make like gold sprinkled anything and charge like a stupid amount for it. It's crazy. One second. Alright, sorry. What is this? Oh my god, dude. What? Shut up, bro. No way. A fertilized developing egg embryo that is boiled or steamed and eaten from the shell. Commonly sold as street food, most notably in the Philippines, Cambodia, and Vietnam. What? That is wild. Bro, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can get down with that, dude. I don't think I can get down with that. Is that chocolate in there? Yeah, you should try one. Yeah, that's chocolate. Mm-hmm. The length of incubation before the egg is cooked is a matter of local preference, but generally it ranges between 14 and 21 days. Jesus. That's wild. I've never heard of. How did you know about this, Vault? How did you come across this? You heard about this before, Pinky? Oh, for real? Really? Are you eating this, dog? You try it, Pinky? I don't think I could do it, dude. I don't think I could do it. But you've eaten it, Vault? Oh, people are definitely eating this soup. Yeah, a few times? Jesus. Interesting. More power to you, man. I respect it. I don't think I could do it, dude. So streaming is is that the like rotten fish stuff? Is that the rotten fish stuff? Here, I'll look it up. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I've never had that either. But dude, I've heard that is some horrendous stuff, dude. Already ate cheese flavored dry bugs, so why not this? Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess so. Yeah. This is like the canned like rotten fish, dude. Easy, Vault. Guitar, right? Guitar. Yeah, Swedish for sour herring, lightly salted, fermented. That's what it is. It's, you know, not rotten, but it's fermented Baltic sea herring, distinct from fried or pickled herring. Yeah, okay, here it is. So during the production of, is it surströmming? Just enough salt is used to prevent the raw herring from rotting while allowing it to ferment. A fermentation process of at least 6 months gives the fish its characteristic strong smell and somewhat acidic taste. A newly opened can of surströmming has one of the most putrid food smells in the world, even stronger than similarly fermented fish dishes such as the Korean hungaho, the Japanese kusaya, or the Icelandic, what is that? Hey Carl? That's crazy, dude. Yeah, no, I've never smelled it, I've never seen it even. You know, I know of it because of like shows and stuff like that, or YouTube or whatever, but chitterlings or chitlins? Are these two different things? Because I know what chitlins are. Yeah. Chitlins, yeah. I know what chitlins are, dude. I've never eaten them though. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that people eat that, you know, it's just like a culturally kind of accepted thing in different areas of the world. You know what I mean? And if you're from somewhere that's not from that place, then you see it and you're like, oh wow, that's just like a lot of the stuff we're talking about. It's like, oh my god, what the crap, right? Not that bad yet. Oh, he's strong. Oh, he eats humans, for instance. God dang it. Yeah. That's one of those things, I guess. Yeah, that would fall in line with what we're talking about. Yo, Pinky, why did you ban Sight out of the Valheim server, by the way? Why'd you do that? Alright, dude, let's get into the news. We've been on a flipping tear here for a second, man, talking about wild stuff. Let's get in, let's see what we can find for video gaming stuff, man. He was cringe. That's it, dude. That's it. Just cringe. There you go, Syke. There's your reasoning, dude. Oh, Jesus. Crazy, man. Valheim's a boring game. Genshin's better. Disagree. Disagree. On both fronts. Oh, man. That's right, Walt. That's right. Pinky, how far into Ghost of Tsushima are you right now? Mid-act 2 word, okay. Embracers layoffs cut new red faction game and talented studio. More Embracer layoffs, dude. Gotta love it. Gonna play multi on Ghost? I don't know, dude. We could. I was kind of saying previously, like when I first started playing, that, you know, there's the chance for that. There's the chance for that. Honestly, I was gonna ask Pinky, like, you know, I was thinking about just getting through the main game first, and then seeing if Pinky wanted to, like, just do the DLC together or something. You know, if that's possible. I don't even know if that's like a, you know, we've never even tried the multiplayer on it, you know, Legends mode or whatever. But I'm not far away from taking the game down, actually. Like, I'm almost I think I'm getting pretty close to being finished with I'm probably like halfway through Act 3, I think. But if Pinky wanted to, I'd be down with trying some Legends mode out, and maybe going through the expansion stuff. Weekend content. Yeah, that could work, dude. You want to do that? Because, I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I don't know how long it's going to take me, because obviously I won't be streaming on Wednesday, so I won't be playing it on Wednesday. That'll give you a little bit more time to catch up, depending on what work's like for you. I know work's going to be keeping you from probably playing a ton, but oh, no, I won't. $1,000 to play Genshin for 24 hours? Jesus Christ. I don't want to play Genshin, dude. And how can I even accept, you know, like, how can I confirm that that's even actually something that's gonna be given if I do that? If I play Genshin for 24 hours, how can I confirm that I'll actually get that $1,000? Yeah, that's the problem, right? I think that's the big, because yeah, dude, I'll play Genshin for 24 hours for $1,000, sure. Okay, well, so $100 subs would be what in USD? Well, that would be about $600. No, it's gone up. It's gone up. Well, it is still $4.99, isn't it? I thought the price went up. Yeah, it is still $4.99. So it'd be $500, yeah. When's I think the prices are going up, though, unfortunately. Because I just read something. I got an email here recently about prices going up even Maybe it's not happening in the U.S. yet. It might be just other regions right now. But I thought I saw something where it said in the U.S. it's going up too. I need to check up on that. Yeah. So, 24-hour stream of Genshin and what? 200 subs? Vault, shut up, dude. I'm trying to get us subs. Tell him to save it. Like I said, dude, we've got. You already told me before, dude, that you were gonna do. We talked about this, and I said save it, and we'll do Zenless, and you can contribute for streaming Zenless together, right? What's that even? What are you talking about? Zenless is coming up, dude, in like, what? Bro, week and a half? What are we talking here? Yeah, week and a half, dude, Zenless releases. Literally on a Thursday, too. So the day after, my day off, my normal day off. Little change I throw in. Bro, that's so funny. Pinky, are you down with that? You wanna try to do the DLC together? You wanna do the expansion content together? If you want to confirm that, dude, then I'll hold off. Yeah? Cool, man. Yeah. I know we had kind of talked very briefly previously about potentially doing a little bit of some multiplayer on it, but I actually think that's a cool idea. We'll get through the main game just solo, and then we'll go do the the expansion content together, man. That sounds fun. Cool. Cool, man. So, I guess after I finish the main game content, I'll see what I want to do next, game-wise, and you just let me know whenever you finish and what your schedule is, and when you want to get down on doing that, because we'll probably be able to get that done in a weekend, I'm guessing, something like that. Soup. We're gonna play Zenless together, okay? Rainbow hats with a spinner on top. Like those little kid, what do they call those hats? I can't remember what they call those hats. Forest after Tsushima? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. I was going to talk to you about that too. Yeah, are you down with that? Venti wig with it? Nice, dude. Yeah, let's go. So Sons of the Forest, we're gonna get down on that next. The problem is, like, obviously we need to talk about what your schedule is gonna be like, and because I'll have to have another side game to play alongside it. Because if you're not gonna be playing because of your work schedule or whatever, I want something else to play at the same time. Because I don't want to be in Sons of the Forest when you're not available to play. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's more what I was talking about. I figured Sons of the Forest would come next, but I need to have something else to play alongside it. So I'm gonna look and see what I'll be playing with it. But we'll talk. I'm guessing it'll be more like every week that you're on day shift, you'll be down to play, right? Something like that. Venti like Starbucks? Way better. Way better than Starbucks Venti, man. Sons of the OA. Well, I guess maybe what I'll do is, because again, I am gonna do a little bit of some Zenless Zone Zero with Soup as well. So Zenless Zone Zero will be popping off. Still banned. Living Sag, dude. God dang, bro, what happened? What happened? So I will play a little bit of Zenless with Soup whenever that pops up. That game releases on the 4th. Right? Pretty sure the 4th. So I'll do a little bit of that with Soup. And, I mean, if you like Withering Waves, dude, you might actually like Zenless. So, yeah, who knows? Pinky, you might want to jump in there with us, dude. Unbanned site. Hashtag unbanned site, dude. Oh, God, dude. You're gonna gotcha day one. And then gotcha again. That won't surprise me. I'll be running the whole free to play mechanic, you know? Yeah, for sure, Pinky. Yeah. But that sounds good, dude. We'll start getting ready for Sons of the Forest. I'll try to throw something in Discord to let everybody know we're going to be doing that for anybody else that wants to play. I think Murdoch's down for that. Anybody else that wants to play. And I'll just make sure that we... are you on days or evening or shift right now? Because you flip every week, right? Normally? Yeah, let me know what because I'm guessing it'll be better for you. I'll just try and get it into the schedule based on when your day shift is. I'll just put it into the schedule for every other week based on you being on day shift. Are you on days or are you on evenings right now? That way I'll know how to put it into the schedule moving forward. Your days right now? Okay, cool. Awesome. So, probably the week of... Nice, the googly eyes. Let's go. Vault. Nice. Unable to delete message. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is this? So, this week we'll be finishing up Ghost. The first week of July... You'll be on evenings, and then the second week of July we'll start Sons of the Forest. Cool. That'll be the plan right now. That'll be the plan. I'll try to get the schedule updated on Wednesday whenever I'm off to reflect all that. Yeah, look, man. Nobody is going to be releasing anything close to GTA 6, dude. You know it. Zenless Zone Zero codes. Are there any for the launch? Let's take a look. You can actually get in there and pre-register for the game. That'll get you some bonus stuff, but we'll see if there's anything here. All it was saying was that Xbox is releasing a bunch of their games outside of the release window of GTA 6, which everybody's going to be doing. Yeah, that's all it was, dude. Yeah, see, I mean, upcoming Xbox games have open release windows planned around the GTA 6 release. That's all this is. But it's not just Xbox. It's going to be the entire gaming industry. Everybody in the gaming industry is going to be releasing outside of the window of GTA 6's release. Nobody. This is one of those games. Same thing. It was like the same thing with like Elden Ring and, you know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, those kinds of games. When those kinds of games release, nobody wants to release it in close proximity date-wise of when they release, because it's just not good. It's not good for them, man. Check out this cyberpunk action platformer with hack and slash combat. Let's take a look. He call you a chicken? Soup has picked bad waifus. Bro, what is up with the waifu? I haven't heard much about her the past couple of days, you know? What's up with the waifu, dude? Is she still trying to keep you from buying an ROG Ally X, dude? Waifu's sick. She's still trying to keep you from buying it. Nice. That's funny. Probably because their customer support's trash, dude. Soup got another. Yeah. Soup got an IRL waifu, dude. Not like actually married, but he got him an IRL girlfriend waifu, dude. Apparently, anyways. Who knows? He could be lying to us, but was I think the same one. Yeah, I think the same one. It's a bit 50-50. I'm not too invested in it. Shut up, bro. This is the same one that you were like. She gets grumpy sometimes and it scares me. I'm dead. Oh my god, dude. She gets grumpy sometimes and it scares me. That is a perfect line, dog. That's so funny, dude. Dude, what? So funny. Oh my god, dog. His girl She-Hulk for real. Yeah. There's like a week during every month, dude, where she turns into the She-Hulk, you know? Oh my god, dude. You wouldn't know if you saw her glasses how pure she looks. I just got tricked. Oh my god, dude, that is so funny, bro. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, that's flipping funny, dog. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. You're such a trip, bro. God dang it, dude. Oh my god. This is so funny. Millions of gamers could soon get access to one of 2024's most popular games. Let's see what this is. You're such a trip, bro. Oh my god. What's funny is that he's like, oh, I'm like 50-50 on her. Whenever, like, originally he was like, why doesn't she like me, bro? He was so invested. He was so invested in the first place. And now he's like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. I'm just kind of 50-50 on it, you know? Because she's spooky. Brother. It's so funny, dude. Outsider window with a boombox, right, dude? Yeah. Yeah. And now he doesn't want it, you know? Now he's like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of over it. He landed it, you know what I mean? He landed it, and now he's like, he's trying to bail out, you know? Jesus. Elden Ring publishers issue warning on difficulty following review bombing. It's not just the difficulty though. There are issues. They never fixed performance issues with this game in the first place on PC, and that's where a lot of the reviews are coming in negatively as well. Yeah, Pinky, bro, exactly. Yeah, dude. Shit. Why did you have to say that? Soup. Soup realized this gotcha pool comes with monthly sub and tons of stories. Yeah, yeah, bro. There was this group of girls that invited me to watch a movie with them, I think. Yo, did you tell your waifu about that? Oh, yeah. Huh? Did you tell your waifu, though? You just declined. You were like, oh, I've got a honey pie. But did you tell the waifu? You're like, yo, I got invited by a whole group of waifus. No, you didn't, did you? She knows about it? What? But I told her that I declined. Seems iffy. Should have went to keep her on edge. Oh, that's funny, dude. Long hair glasses? What are you talking about? Are such a trick. What are you talking about? She asked what I was into, and I mentioned that. Oh, you mean just like long hair and glasses? That's like that's your thing? You want waifus with long hair and glasses? That's what it is? Want the date with a librarian? he wants like he wants an anime librarian nerd waifu, you know? That's what he wants. Yeah. With like a -2 waist, a double Z bust. You know, like it. Yeah, that's what he wants. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it in my head, dude. This indie developer wants you to pirate their game if you can't afford it. Dude, this is the princess, save the princess or whatever. Or kill the princess game or whatever. She said she was flat, and I just said, that doesn't matter as long as you have glasses. Hey, dude, I respect it. Yeah, I'm of the same notion, but it's more not about glasses and about having a butt, you know. What is this, dude? Oh, Lord. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Very well played, Vault. Yeah. 2 classic PS1 games to return with new remasters. Okay. Haven't hit on these yet, I don't think, so we'll talk about it. PC gamers have just hours to grab a free action RPG. No strings attached. Let's see what that is. No, that's what a 12-year-old is. Yeah. Earphones died because... Are you talking about yourself? You just talked about yourself. Call himself a dumbass? Is that what you said? God. Brother, this morning is a trip, dude. God dang it, dog. Oh my god, dude. You wouldn't know. Oh my god, what is this one? Oh, Chainsaw Man, dude. I love Chainsaw Man. Good stuff. This is waifu stuff. More. Dude, Chainsaw Man is a banger. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this Slay the Princess. That's kind of cool. This dark RPG series is even better than the Pokemon. I watched gained a second class character and became the strongest sage in the world. Wait, what? It's good? Oh. That is quite the title, dude, for an anime. Jesus. I've never even heard of that. I'll have to look into it. Got him, dude. Got him. Tricked him, dude. Here, Soup, this is for you. GTA 6 size rumors. Fans speculate 250 to 750 gigabyte file size. I'm not diving into this speculation. But there, brother, there's your copium, dude. Pal World teasing a PS5 version. Let's go. Using your KFC voice? Yeah, a little bit, dude. Track sounds like Power Rangers? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of these tracks on this this playlist, they've got like that almost like an 80s vibe to them. Yeah. Not that Power Rangers was 80s, but they have a lot of that vibe too. But I can see it fitting with the Power Rangers. Actually, here, check it. It's just on Spotify, dude, and it's a Stream Tunes playlist. It's all DMCA free stuff, man. It's pretty good stuff. They've got a bunch of different playlists, different genres and everything. It's just a couple of dudes that wanted to make music for people to enjoy that was going to be DMCA free. And they're actually really responsive too. If you have any kind of issues in your content or anything, they're on top of it, man. They take care of stuff. It's good. Can we watch a GTA 6 trailer? No. Because we've already watched it. What is this? GTA controversy surrounds the popular gaming series. This sounds like clickbait. I'm not buying this. But here's your copium, Soup. Bro, yo, check it out. 7 Days to Die has hit full release after a decade in early access, yo. We knew this was coming, but this is actually wild. This game has been in early access for a decade. It's crazy. It was something like that, yeah. I think it was closer to 11. But I don't remember exactly. Wait, what? Blue Protocol developers talk about what went wrong with the MMO. Wait, did this already release? No. Did it? No, it didn't. What? I didn't even know they were having issues or whatever. Well, let's see what's going on there. There's been hype about that game. It's weird. Alright, let's stick with this, man. Let's dive into these. Let's see what we got. This dark RPG series is even better than Pokemon. What is this? I'll tell you what is better than Pokemon right out the gate. Pal World. They are talking about Megami Tensei, offering a unique RPG experience with complex themes and high difficulty levels, perfect for players seeking more than just a family adventure. The franchise's moral alignment system challenges players to make tough choices, shaping the game world with decisions that have far-reaching consequences. Demon negotiation mechanics set Megami Tensei apart from other monster catching games, requiring players to chat with and convince demons to join their side. That's interesting, dude. I'm not going to read all this. I'll let you guys read all of it if you want. We'll take a look at... when did Megami Tensei... Megami Tensei... When was the first one actually released? No infallible answer for recruiting demons. Sometimes, if all demands are accepted, they will prefer not to be part of the team, believing that the player is weak and gullible. When a negotiation fails, the player loses his remaining turns, and the enemy will be able to attack immediately, giving him a considerable advantage over the player. That's interesting. Huh. Point of comparison between Shin Megami Tensei and Pokemon is the monster capture mechanic. In the former, it's a bit more convoluted than weakening and throwing a Pokeball. It's required to negotiate with the demons in order to recruit them. So, the player has to actively chat with the enemies in the middle of the battle and choose the right answers to convince them to join their side. That's really interesting. Have you guys played these games? I've never played these games. This detail is one of those that makes the franchise stand out from any other game in the genre, especially in the latest installment, Shin Megami Tensei 5. The creativity and style in each of the demons' dialogue stands out. Each conversation is loaded with a definite personality, so it becomes quite fun to know what kind of strange opinions each creature has. Demons are not friends, and the game goes out of its way to convey that. As progress is made and difficulty increases, the player will find that the first creatures he captured gradually cease to be useful. At that point, it is necessary to experiment with the fusion mechanic to create new and improved demons. This allows you to experiment with various combinations instead of using a single creature from start to finish. Interesting. This is a very long article. Readily available entries for the series: Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster, PS4, Switch, and PC, and Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance for PS4, 5, Xbox One, and Series X and S, and PC. Vengeance, they rated a 9 out of 10. Let's pull up the trailer for this real quick. Actually, it might be on Steam. Let's just watch this.
If you want revenge, then I'll help you get it.
Humans need the will to survive at any cost. And those who lack that strength of will no longer deserve to live.
It is the world's fate to be remade. Birth, death, then rebirth.
Ruinous thunder!
It's exceedingly unlikely that this could be the work of a human. A demon must be behind it.
Astro, Sidetrack, Arrow!
Good game. Have you played it?
Humans cannot coexist.
I never know with you, because you'll be like, this game's a banger, and it hasn't even released yet.
After our parents passed away, it was my responsibility.
Yeah, you have?
To keep
Cool.
Elsie safe. But having the power to summon demons isn't enough.
Lilith of the Kadishtu.
Well, I know it's already released, but I'm just saying. There have been plenty of times where you'll call a game good, and it's not even, the game won't even be out yet. You know.
We destroyed this and we could end their plans.
So I don't know what to trust. You just say a game's good, you know,
Always such
without
a
you
shame
verifying
the
you've actually
clan
played
is wary of their
it.
hunters. I never faced my own problems. No more. I won't abandon you. I still want my revenge and my freedom. Yoko?
You McNugget.
Your knowledge will serve. Its destruction is at hand. I have to do this. I have to save everyone.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool premise. Overwhelmingly positive. 95% of over 2,200 reviews. It's interesting, man. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that that was like kind of the premise behind this game. And that's quite interesting. Pretty cool. I'll link it to you guys if you want to take a look. 90 on Metacritic as well. Cool. Very cool, man. There you go. Let's get that music popping. Pal World! Teasing a PS5 version. Pocket Pair previously said it was open to bringing the game to more platforms. Yes. Pal World's community manager has seemingly teased a PS5 version of the game. Perfect. Now Soup can get on board. Posting to Twitter, Pal World community manager Bucky posted a message seemingly hinting that the popular monster collecting game would or could come to PlayStation. The message, which you can read below, shows the word Pal World surrounded by black, green, and white emojis. These colors are typically associated with Xbox, the only console that the game is currently available on. The game was also released on Steam via early access. I want to add more hearts, but not sure what color would fit. Bucky wrote before adding a blue heart. Blue is the primary branding color for PlayStation. Looks good, I think, Bucky teased, suggesting a port for the game could be on the way. Released in January via Steam Early Access and Xbox Game Preview, Pal World attracted 25 million players in its first month, according to Pocket Pair. In March, Pocket Pair CEO Takuro Mizobi said the company was in talks to bring Pal World to additional platforms. There you go. Pal World is not boring. It's amazing. You're a blasphemer. All right, Blue Protocol developers talking about what went wrong with the MMORPG. Interesting. Let's see what this is about. As Blue Protocol celebrates its first anniversary. What? Oh, so it's already been out in Japan. I didn't realize. So as Blue Protocol celebrates its first anniversary, the MMO developers have addressed its difficult situation, reflecting on some of the game's main issues and the improvements they need to make to win players back. Many of said problems will be addressed in the large-scale update Beyond, scheduled to release on 26 June, which the developers are referring to as the new Blue Protocol. However, it seems the team still has a long road ahead of them. I didn't realize this was already out in other parts of the world. Blue Protocol, developed by Project Sky Blue, which includes members of Bandai Namco Online and Bandai Namco Studios, launched in June of 2023 for players in Japan. The game's global version, published by Amazon, is planned to launch this year. While Blue Protocol generated significant interest in Japan thanks to its sleek anime-style graphics and the exciting prospect of a new high-budget domestic MMORPG, its initial strong start was short-lived, as users started expressing dissatisfaction with the game and the player numbers began to dwindle. The underperformance of Blue Protocol has been significant enough to have large financial consequences for Bandai Holdings and its subsidiaries. However, it seems the developers have been constantly trying to steer the game back on course and make it more appealing to players. In a recent interview with Famitsu, Blue Protocol's core members acknowledged that the game is currently in a difficult situation and talk about some of the main issues they have identified through user surveys, statistics, and their own observations. Aside from still having lingering problems with bugs and communication errors, a lot of players' dissatisfaction comes from its gameplay being too repetitive, requiring too many reruns to advance the story or complete weapon builds. Developers note that they intentionally designed the game loop so that players would have to take their time, but acknowledge that this did not work out as imagined. Quote, the response from players is clearly not good, as the data also shows if people don't have a truly fun experience, they will not continue to play. Yeah. In response to these issues, the development team is working on eliminating repetitive gameplay and anything that feels like game content padding. On the other hand, they note that getting rid of repetitive gameplay entirely will be difficult. Yeah, because they built the game to, in large part, have these mechanics. They plan to make up for this by rewarding players with more excitement, such as large treasure chest drops from bosses. Despite being time-consuming, the game is also criticized for its lack of content, particularly side content, and challenges to provide players with a sense of achievement outside of the main story. Another issue the developers are aware of and working to fix. Beyond update will add hack and slash and treasure hunting gameplay. Sounds like they have a lot of issues on their hands. You have to, I agree. You have to respect that, you know, the developers are at least listening to the community and trying to fix / alter the game in ways that they're receiving the most feedback to try and make it a better experience for people that want to be involved in the game still. There was a lot of hype about this for the release this year, and this sounds pretty bad, honestly. Sounds pretty rough. But we'll keep track here and see what happens with this this release and what goes down with the new Blue Protocol, I guess. We'll see what happens. This 2 days that releases, so I'm sure we'll hear about it probably. Free game. PC gamers have just hours to grab a free action RPG, absolutely no strings attached. This is today. What are we talking about here? Shadows Awakening. Yes, this was actually in our Discord. This came up on our Discord, so I forgot to talk about it. But this came up on our Discord on the 21st, so a few days ago. It's actually on GOG. This is where it's free, so I don't need to read this article. I know about this if you keep track with our Discord. We have a Gamers Deal channel where we have a bot set up to notify people when games, notable games, are free to grab, stuff like that. So you can see, here's a giveaway right now, Shadows Awakening, right? Thought I had already claimed that, but maybe not. Okay, anyways, that's all you have to do. You get on to GOG and you just click claim and it's in your library. Free to own. There it is. Shadows Awakening. I'll pull it up. I'll try to link this to you guys. So, do they have the... I'm not as... I think they do, right? Am I tripping? Do they have a link on the GOG site for people? I think it might just be on their web page and not actually on their Anyways, I think if I'll try to pull it up in the article. Let's see if we got it, and I'll pull it up in the article here. Unique isometric single-player RPG with real-time tactical combat, playable on Windows PC. So they don't have links in here. What the crap, dude? That's so stupid. Hold on. I can probably grab it out of the Discord. There you go. Right here, man. So, this will be the link to the game, actually, straight off of GOG's website. And, it is DRM free. That's what GOG does. It's a great platform for not having to be logged in, as long, or even connected to the internet or whatever. As long as you have the game downloaded and installed, you know, that's what their platform's all about. So, definitely worth. I probably should have left that up. For the links for the news segment stuff in the Discord, I'll pull that back up. There we go. Boom. So if you're interested, free games, man. 2 classic PS1 games to return with new remasters. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is the limited run stuff. We already touched on this. Yeah, so the first of these 2 titles is Tomba 2. Evil Swine Return, coming to PS5 and PS4, Switch, and PC at an undetermined date next year. And the original Tomba is going to release 2 months from now, so in August. Yeah, there you go. If you didn't know, now you know. There's your link if you need more information about those and you're interested, all right. So, this indie developer wants you to pirate their game if you can't afford it. You don't hear this very often. It's an interesting take. It's an interesting premise here for a developer. So, we'll read this and discuss this a little bit. You can always buy a copy later if you think the game was worth your money. I talk about this a lot. This is their quote. Buy a copy later if you think the game was worth your money. I talk a lot about, are you getting what you're paying for? Whenever we talk about the AAA front of gaming nowadays. You know, are you getting what you're paying for? Do you feel like you're getting your money's worth? And on the flip side of that conversation, what I also try and promote is, you know, are you giving back to developers that are giving you mass amounts of entertainment at a low price point? Are you, you know, taking a step back every once in a while and looking at maybe a free-to-play game that you've gotten an incredible amount of game time in that you've really enjoyed and thought, man, I should probably contribute to their this developer, this publisher, for bringing this experience to me that I haven't had to pay for at all. I think those are 2 sentiments that need to be taken to heart now more than ever in this industry that we all dive into so much. And this has been something we've talked a lot about as well. When you're addressing, you know, the buyer's remorse that we've all felt, I don't think there's anybody that's a gaming enthusiast that hasn't dealt with an amount of buyer's remorse to some extent, right? With games that have oversold on their marketing ploys and the premise of what the game was going to offer, and then, you know, under-delivered on whether it be performance or the content or what have you, and you feel cheated, right? You feel like you got baited into buying something that you know, basically like you got your money stolen from you, you know. And I think that in large part, and not totally, but there's a large group of people anyways that have resulted, you know, what has happened is it's made them get into this mode of pirating games because they don't like that feeling. They don't like feeling like, you know, going into the unknown of spending mass amounts of money on products that they don't know for sure are going to be worth that money, right? Or any money, really. Any money is not going to be worth the product being, you know, promoted to them. And I know many people that I've talked to have expressed this notion to me that they've gotten to the point of where they basically, and I think this is one of the reasons demos have become such a huge thing again, because if you remember, demos used to be massive back in the day. Demos were everywhere, and then they just went away, right? And now demos are huge again. Demos are everywhere. I think this is a result of the fact that developers and publishers understand what has happened here. A lot of people have started getting into this mode of basically pirating games because they don't want to feel cheated anymore. And so I think that, and I cannot blame anybody for doing it. And I think that really where people have to, I'm never going to promote pirating, right? But I understand why people have gotten to that point. And I have to say that if you know, are one of those people that, you know, promoting a healthy industry is important for us, right? And so if you find these games to your liking, you know, and you're going to continue playing them, you please pay for them, you know, please pay for them, because that's what you should be doing, you know, as opposed to, you know, if you're trying a game like what Cyberpunk was on release, then obviously just trash it, you know. But I know why people have gotten to that point, and this is actually, you know, I think this sentiment coming from a developer is, it shows a developer understanding and being I think a gamer also. I think that this is coming from a developer that has the understanding of being in the same position that we've all been at some point, with feeling the way we felt by other developers, you know, and being cheated to some extent, and being very hesitant about spending money on a lot of titles anymore. So what they're saying here is Black Tabby Games, the developer behind this title, has encouraged fans to pirate Slay the Princess after a clip of the game went viral. Slay the Princess is an adventure role-playing game where players have to kill the princess. Quote, "She will do everything in her power to stop you," reads the Steam description. "She'll charm and she'll lie and she'll promise you the world. And if you let her, she'll kill you a dozen times over. You can't let that happen. Don't forget, the fate of the world rests on your shoulders." This game's been out for a while. It's overwhelmingly positive. It's a very interesting premise, okay? It's on my wish list. It's been there for a bit. I'm really interested in playing this. I haven't found a good time to put it in our schedule yet, but I am really, really interested in playing this game. The game was originally released in October last year, but has seen a surge in popularity after gaming YouTuber Markiplier uploaded part one of a playthrough. The video received over 1.3 million views over the weekend, while the second part has racked up almost 500,000 in less than 14 hours. So I will not show this, but I will pull it up on Steam and show you guys that, and I'll link this to you, so if you want to watch this. However, developers Black Tabby Games have encouraged potential gamers to experience Slay the Princess for themselves rather than watching others play it. For folks tuning into the Markiplier Slay the Princess series, if you haven't played on your own yet, the best viewing experience will be if you watch it after playing. The game is wildly reactive to your choices, to the level of every playthrough being personalized, they wrote on social media. Also, you should watch the Markiplier Let's Play. The first episode was extremely good. They added in a follow-up that's been hidden by Twitter. If you can't afford the game in general, pirate it. No skin off our back, and you can always buy a copy later if you think the game was worth your money. They added on another post explaining that Steam should be able to pick up saves from a pirated copy if a player does eventually buy it, but please prioritize your own financial well-being. Very impressive. Very impressive from the developer, man. Console version of Slay the Princess is due for release later this year. Black Tabby Games, man. I think that this is one of those things you don't see very often from developers. Not a lot are willing to be open and express these kinds of sentiments, and I think this shows more from a developer that they want people experiencing this piece of art they've created, right? As this vision of an entertainment experience in software, and they are understanding of the dynamic that so many people deal with in being consumers of products in this industry, and as well as just even people that just don't necessarily have the extra money maybe to spend on the game right now that want to experience it. So they, you know, it's pretty impressive to see this. I think, you know, this is one of those situations that restores your faith in developers a little bit. You know, occasionally it'll happen, and this is one of those things, in my opinion. Random mode time. That's right. Get them in there. This is the Slay the Princess right here. It is a it's 20% off right now. So even on Steam right now, it's just over $14 US. You can see it's overwhelmingly positive, of over 10,000 reviews. It released in October of last year. It was a fairly controversial kind of game whenever it released because of the type of game it is. Psychological horror, visual novel. It's very choices matter. And the premise behind it, like we talked about in the article, but it is supposed to be very good. It's a 90 on Metacritic, which is very, very impressive. Here's your link on Steam. All right. Highly recommend checking this out. And Black Tabby Games. Very, very cool, man. Very cool. Yo, imagine this. Imagine this. We lost new Red Faction game and talented studio thanks to Embracer's layoffs. More Embracer crap, you know. Fish Labs had several promising ideas in the works. So, Embracer is known for its massive layoffs nowadays, which close games and whole studios. And Fish Labs, the developer behind Chorus and Galaxy on Fire, couldn't avoid their effects. Fish Labs was acquired by Coach Media, now Plyon, Embracer's subsidiary, in 2013, becoming one of its main children. A decade later, Fish Labs had two in-house projects, according to Rock Paper Shotgun sources, former developers at the studio. The team of Project White worked on games based on Embracer's own IPs, while Project Black was an original game eventually focused on a brother and sister exploring a planet hit by strange corruption. Overcoming multiple hardships and lack of direction, it was an original project that received 5.5 million euros in public funding. However, after being reviewed by Embracer's other studios, the project was canceled and 2% of Fish Labs were laid off. During that time, another idea was born that would not make it: a new Red Faction game originally developed by Volition, who also was shut down. We're talking about a 30-year studio, right? Shut down by Embracer at the end of August of last year. The game would benefit from a sequel, especially since Fish Labs had experience in science fiction. Some developers had mixed feelings about pitching a Red Faction title so soon after its creator was closed down, but it was promising in both the idea and the business side. Red Faction, after all, had begun life as a story of working people fighting corporate injustice. This unfortunately didn't help. The game was supposed to be set 100 years after Guerrilla, on a more terraformed Martian map, led by a female protagonist involved in an underground workers' revolution. It would have been an immersive experience with dynamic dialogues. Let's get to the core of this. Plyon's reaction to the pitch was positive. However, there was a vote in November and the Red Faction game was canceled. Worse, Fish Labs was told to lay off almost everyone not working on an active project. At a surprise meeting, around 50 people were laid off. You can see that both the company chiefs had been crying a lot, and there was a representative from Plyon there as well. One source recalled the meeting. Both the studio development director, Tobias Severin, and managing director, Stefan Bayer, declared they would step down. The ex-developers agree that the abundance of layoffs is linked to the company's overhiring and overbuying, which is not a surprise. We've talked a lot about this with Embracer. During the COVID gaming boom, investing in Web3, NFTs, the metaverse, and generative AI. Of course, the dark side of business is likely present as well. Yeah. We make a crap ton of money, but it doesn't go back into the games, one person said. It goes into a lot of now very wealthy people's pockets, and the people who actually make the games kind of scrape by most of the time. I've said this a lot about Embracer, especially. You're talking about a company that acted like they had limitless wealth, limitless capital to just invest. And so that's what they did. They scooped up everything they could. They were vacuuming any studio, any IP, anything they could. They were just gobbling everything up. It was insane. And then all of a sudden, you know, they were banking on a $2 billion deal to go down with the Savvy Games Group, which is basically the Saudi Arabian government, right? Regime. And that fell through, and they just started crushing everything underneath them, trying to sell off everything they could, shutting down studios like Volition, all kinds of other studios as well. It was incredibly difficult to watch, and it's still going on. And now what does Embracer do? You know, I mean, and amidst all this as well, they've had ridiculous quotes by their CEO of, you know, all we really care about is, you know, generating revenue for our stakeholders, you know, which is crazy. It's a crazy quote, you know. It's not like we didn't see that already, but it's also just wild, you know. And now what Embracer is doing is splitting their company into 3 companies. Instead of being Embracer, now they're 3 different companies because they want to no longer be associated with that name, but they literally haven't changed anything. They're still being run by the same people that have made all these terrible decisions. Nothing's changing with who's running these companies. It's all still the same ridiculous CEOs and these people right here, these very wealthy people with the very gold-lined pockets. It's still them. They're just trying to get rid of this stigma around the Embracer name. It's ridiculous, you know. Whether or not it's true, Embracer does plan to use more AI. I doubt it will produce better games than what Fish Labs could have done, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, this is very unfortunate, and it's just another domino to fall, man, under the Embracer umbrella, dude. It's disgusting, and it won't be the last. It won't be the last. It's pretty gross, though. Zenless Zone Zero codes June. Are there any for launch? So Zenless Zone Zero comes out on the 4th of July, so it's like a week and a half, right? Get a bunch of launch day bonuses with these Triple Z codes. Ready to bash and blow away baddies in stage-based combat. This says Hovoverse. That's supposed to be a Y. Style. You'll want to keep a close eye on Zenless Zone Zero codes as they come and go. Primed and ready for a release early July. After years of teases, trailers, and tests, Zenless Zone? Bro, they've got all kinds of errors in here. Zenless Zone Zero, another new game from the makers of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, is finally inbound. Stylish, beat-heavy, near Neo action RPG is expected to enjoy the same level of developer generosity as the studio's other games, and with new Z codes appearing for launch and each new patch on a set schedule, easy to predict when new ones will drop and others might expire. So, it's kind of hard to have codes right now when the game hasn't even released yet, right? But this will, I'm guessing, be updated as the game does release. I was kind of expecting it to be this, but, you know, I don't know. There's nothing in there yet. So I think you've got links here. This article will also probably be updated as codes do get released. It's going to be one of those kinds of games that probably does have codes that come out for it, especially on release, to give you a little bit of a nice little on release goodies. You know, probably help with getting some pulls for the gotcha characters and stuff like that. So if you're interested, you're going to be playing it, you know, might be worth keeping track of. Check out this cyberpunk action platformer with hack and slash combat. Let's see what this is. Your mission is to seal the dark void and avert humanity's impending doom. Darklight. Darklight, a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk action platformer featuring intense hack and slash combat. Let's see what this is, man. Why all the animation, the frames on all the animations seem real chunky, and seems like it would be hard to keep up with in this kind of game. The game looks sick. Hack and slash combat sounds like my hockey game. Oh man. What's up, brother? Darklight, huh? Who's gonna win tonight, Cash? Who's gonna win tonight? In the aftermath of an apocalypse, players in Darklight music navigate a world shrouded in impenetrable darkness and teeming with creatures from the dark void as the last of the Dark Hunters. Tasked with sealing the dark void and preventing humanity's doom, your journey takes you through dangerous zones where you can augment your abilities with cyberwares, confront hordes of ruthless creatures, and face the supernatural entities hidden in the shadows. Darklight also presents a strategic layer of gameplay that involves collecting energy shards, aligning with a faction, unlocking skills, and facing epic bosses to break the cycle of eternal darkness. The game is available on PS5 and PC for PC users, accessed via Steam and Epic Games platform. Interesting. That looks kind of wild, man. $17 US. Mostly positive right now, 79%. Not bad. What a wild series, dude. So crazy. I really didn't see it going past, like, after the you know, the first 3 games, I didn't see it going past like 5. No. And here we are. Super weird, dude. Super weird. What a series, though. Game's short, extremely easy with exception of the final boss. Yeah, okay. Dude, me too. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it does seem like it's gonna be probably roughly a 8 to 10 hour playthrough for most people, you know. So, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with shorter games, and it's not in exceptionally, you know, it's priced right, I think, for that kind of experience, you know. Seems priced right. So most people are enjoying it for what it offers as a Metroidvania. Again, content is not going to, I think, be exceptionally lengthy or anything, so you just have to know that going into it. But if you're interested, it looks like it could be cool. So there you go, if you like Metroidvanias. Millions of gamers could soon get access to one of 2024's most popular games. What are we talking about? Oh, dude, this was part of the, we already covered this. Pal World, potentially coming to PlayStation. Yeah. We already covered that. So that's all they were going to talk about. Same thing we already covered in another article. So, okay, let's talk about Shadow of the Erdtree some more, because all I had seen up until this point, really, article-wise, was people just raving about it, you know. And aside from one article we found where somebody had actually done extensive testing on basically the base game itself along with the DLC to show that FromSoft hasn't improved the PC version of the game performance-wise since release. It's still struggling for a lot of different hardware configurations on PC. Some people won't have many issues. Some people will have a ton of stuttering, ton of frame drop, which I did on the release of Elden Ring. And the fact that this game still has those kind of issues two years later, they didn't fix it for PC, and they were more worried about getting DLC pushed out than, you know, actually trying to get the game fixed and performance really polished before the DLC feels really bad. I think FromSoft is a pretty good developer, but this is, in my opinion, very bad form by them. Yeah. So, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree receives mixed Steam reviews amidst difficulty and performance complaints. The difficulty thing, you know, I'm not as worried about that as I am the performance complaints, you know. The DLC features a new system for improving your character separate from the main game. So, at the time of writing, out of the 24,000, and we'll pull up Steam and look at it today and see where they're at right now, but as opposed to when this was written. But at the time of writing this article, out of the 24,256 reviews published for the game, 18,699 are positive and 11,669 kappa are negative. according to Steam. While some user reviews highlight inconsistent performance, which has been an issue since the original release of the game for some PCs, a significant portion of the reviews mention the game's difficulty. While FromSoft games have always been known for their difficulty, several user reviews claim Shadow of the Erdtree is significantly harder than the main game. Shadow of the Erdtree features incredibly tough bosses, as described in VGC's review of the DLC, but it also includes a new leveling system, which some players are claiming is the reason that some Elden Ring veterans are finding the expansion difficult. While the traditional rune in-game experience points system is still in place, a new leveling system based on in-game items found around the world is far more relevant to the difficulty of Shadow of the Erdtree. This is how balancing is handled in the DLC, so that even characters that are extremely over-leveled will find a challenge if they've not collected enough Scadutree fragments, the item to increase player power in the DLC. FromSoft president and Elden Ring director Hidetaka Miyazaki said in a recent interview that toning down the difficulty of Elden Ring would break the game. VGC's Shadow of the Erdtree review called it a sequel-sized sensation. Quote, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is an incredible expansion and a worthy follow-up to the generation's best game. In some ways, it's better than the original by providing an experience that's both tighter, but also more than double the length we expected. Skill issue. Yeah, I mean, you know, this has always been one of those areas of debate for gamers in general, right? I think the difference being when you're talking about people that are playing the DLC, you're talking about people that have even played through Elden Ring. And most people that played through Elden Ring have played other Souls games, right? So it's not like, you know, it's just people that don't have the experience in anything, and they're still noting some weird difficulty issues in the game. We'll bring up some reviews and we'll talk about it a little bit. It is a little bit weird, a little bit odd. So there's always been this debate about, you know, if I personally, if I was going to play it, I don't think that I would be raging. I know I would be raging. I would be salty. Because I was salty when I played the base game. You know, I died a lot. You know? But, well, and bro, I mean, you know, Elden Ring was something on an entirely different level, difficulty-wise, you know? It was entirely different, you know? And I said this before, you know, I had a lot of performance issues with Elden Ring as well on release, and performance issues like what I experienced with Elden Ring is something that you really don't want to deal with in a action hack and slash game where timing's very critical and stuff. So I know there was a large portion of my deaths that I still would have had, but there was also a good chunk of deaths that could be attributed for sure to the performance issues, you know. What's up, Reject? What's going on? Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. 7 stream streak, let's go, dude. Perfect.
We're good streaking!
Yeah, dude. But I've talked about this sentiment. There's, you know, From Software and other developers. From Software's always had this stance where they're like, we are not going to put difficulty sliders or difficulty levels in, you know, options in our games, because this is the experience. This is the way our game, you know. yeah, dude, yeah. This is their vision for what the game is supposed to be experienced like, right? And you know, I understand where people are coming from with, you know, they want to experience these games, but they don't like the difficulty of it, you know, and it's one of those things that I try hard to understand, because I like hard games. I play hard games all the time, right? And so for me, it's one of those things where it's not really that much of an issue. It's like, oh, cool. You know, a game that doesn't have a difficulty setting that by nature just naturally is a very difficult game, I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me. But there are a lot of other people that don't necessarily enjoy difficult playthroughs, but they want the experience. They want to experience the content the game has to offer. And FromSoft has always been very blunt and very open and talking about the fact that they're not going to change that. This is their art form. This is the way that they're, presenting this to gamers, and it is what it is. Take it or leave it. This is what they want to do, and this is how they're going to do it, and so I respect that very much, and I understand where people are coming from and not necessarily agreeing with that, but I do think you have to respect the vision and the art for what it is and what they're trying to do here, but there is, I think, a difference also when you're talking about, we're going to look at the Steam reviews here, where you've got people that have played these games and haven't necessarily had an issue with difficulty before, and they're like, bro, I'm fully leveled up in the game, I'm like fully leveled, and I'm getting one shot by bosses. It's like there's something weird. It's a little bit weird where they're like basically making you go through and like do no-hit runs. It's a little, but I mean, is that a skill issue? Or are they just increasing the difficulty even more than it ever has been? I don't know. I don't really, my bigger issue here is really the performance. They still haven't fixed the performance on PC, man. It's terrible. We read an article a couple of days ago that really broke everything down. It tested a lot of different variations of PC hardware and stuff like that. And some of the hardware didn't do too bad. Some other configurations of hardware were just brutal, terrible. Lots of, stutter, lots of frame drop, and this is one of those types of games you do not want to be having those kinds of issues in, for sure. It sucks. Now, this is the other thing that FromSoft has done, apparently. So, after this, we will look at the Steam reviews again. But Elden Ring publishers issue warning on difficulty following review bombing. So, Elden Ring was critically acclaimed by press ahead of its release. As soon as reviews started streaming in, the expansion took Metacritic's crown as the highest rated game of the year, but it didn't take long for player reviews to start percolating following its actual launch. Despite the irony of Eurogamer's review being slammed by audiences for calling out the game's difficulty, the main reasoning behind negative user reviews is that it's now too hard. That is pretty ironic and pretty funny. Bosses such as the Black Gowl Knight and Radon have been wreaking havoc on players, but so have the expansion's basic mobs too. You can get two-tapped by regular enemies if your vitality isn't sufficient, which is something that you don't often find even in From Software's most brutal and masochistic experiences. Bandai Namco issued a response to the expansion's near impossible difficulty. This is a suggestion to level up your Scatutry blessing, it wrote on Twitter. Poor performance, awful enemy balancing, lore is laughably bad. It's literally a fanfic tier writing. The DLC deserves every criticism it's getting, writes one fan in response, while another said that that's not the issue with the balance. It still sucks with upgraded blessings to the point of not being fun. Yeah, sure, get good, whatever, but it's not even feeling fun to get good in this thing. Although the Elden Ring publisher has not yet mentioned the review bombing, there's a sense that the tweet was in direct reference to the critique it's been hammered with. The challenge behind From Software's games is definitely part of the draw, though. I admit that there has to be a line drawn. That said, Shadow of the Erdtree is a post-end game expansion, and much like the old Hunters, you have to expect it to kick your butt a little. The Land of Shadow is an expansion steeped in scope, enough that it's enough of a standalone game. Bandai Namco's advice is essentially slow down and explore more. Just the other day, Hidetaka Miyazaki said that to make Elden Ring easier would break the game itself, so I don't think we can expect any major balance patches in the near future. You want to complete it, you're just going to have to explore, listen to the game, and get a lot better. So, who knows? Maybe after people have had more time to play it and find some more things content-wise and I don't know, for character development and stuff like that. Basically, yeah, I mean, FromSoft's they're not budging on this stance, right? They're not budging on this stance, and they never have. They never have budged on that stance as a whole, even now with this entire, debacle of even people that are long-term players of their game saying, this is weird, this feels weird. They're like, keep playing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. I mean, let's look at these reviews real quick on Steam. So they've definitely been getting some heat for the difficulty stuff, but I'm going to pull up these reviews and you'll see there's a lot of performance issues too. So that's more what I'm worried about. The thing that sucks is, again, the base game being out as long as it has, it's not an issue of just the DLC still, being bad performance-wise on release. It's the fact that even the base game is still just not fixed, right? So the game is just performing as it did on release still for most people. They haven't fixed this game, and that's what sucks. So it's not like all of the negative reviews they're getting are about difficulty. A lot of the bad reviews they're getting are also just about performance. They haven't fixed this game. I think a lot of people expected it to be fixed. So a lot of people were probably like me. They played the game on release. It didn't feel great. It was kind of a trudge. The content was good. It was good. But it was really difficult to play through a game like this with the performance issues. But a lot of people played through it. Then they probably left it. They did what I did. They left it after they played through it. They, a lot of people kept playing it, but a lot of people probably left it and went and played some other stuff. And they waited. The DLC was coming out, and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool, man. I'm sure they've gotten the game fixed by now, right? Surely they've gotten the game fixed by now, right?" So they bought Shadow of the Erdtree, just expecting it to be polished at this point, and have had patches to fix the performance issues, and it didn't. So now they're in here and they're playing the DLC, and the game feels exactly the way it did on release because FromSoft hasn't fixed anything, which sucks. That's terrible. So okay, so let's read this one. So this is a negative review. So I played the DLC for around 50 hours. I played almost every big Souls game. There are problems. My performance was fine most of the time. Minor FPS drops, 5 to 10 FPS in certain areas. Now let me explain something here also. Like I said, performance for people on PC varies greatly, and it is just dependent upon what hardware you're running. And obviously PC is the variations of hardware configurations that people run. It is so widely, varied. It's just, some people will have little to no issue. Other people will have significant issue with like stuttering and frame drop and stuff. I was kind of middle of the road with mine, I think, compared to what a lot of people, other people were reporting when the game released initially. Balancing is mostly okay, but terrible at some points. Camera in FromSoft games was always a problem, but here it's even worse. Enemies have most of the time hyper armor and hyper poise, so you can't interrupt them. Everything feels very DS2 in a bad way. Artificial difficulty, how about 2 to 3 elite enemies in a group which drop, let's say 10k runes and a meatball? Question mark. Many empty areas and low rewards. Every NPC quest fails when triggering the final boss. What? Every NPC quest fails when triggering the final boss. Interesting. The 100th dragon fight. Most of the new bosses are fair. Yes, they spam attacks and deal heavy damage, but that is normal for a FromSoft DLC, in their opinion. Biggest problem was the final boss. Unbalanced. Has like 50k health Even with maxed out fragments, you deal almost no damage. Every max defense talisman equipped still 3-shots you. The best thing, when he does certain attacks or the phase transition, the game drops to around 20 frames. Every attack in second phase is guaranteed epilepsy. So, right there, obvious performance issues on certain effects in the game and stuff. And again, I mean, even whenever I played the game, I dropped my video options to the lowest possible thing I could, and it was still just brutal. So, let's see. First off, the DLC is amazing. The only problem is that ever since this patch, I haven't been able to run it without extremely low frames and audio glitches almost every second. I have tried every fix known to man. I hope I'm not the only one having this problem. Really want to play this. Really cool final boss. Part of the moveset is lowering your frames below 30 mid-fight and also cast FPS stutters as an attack effect. Oh, man. Performance issues. There's just... People are mad because bad. People are complaining about the difficulty. Should put their foolish ambitions to rest. Yeah, I mean, stop complaining because game too hard. You know, there are definitely people trying to offset the review bombing. But again, I wasn't ever as worried about the content in this, even with people crying about the difficulty. It's about the performance for me. I think that it feels terrible. It feels terrible that this game is still not fixed. And from a company like FromSoft, you want better. You expect better. They haven't taken the time to fix the base game. And so the expansion's suffering as well. It's just terrible, man. It sucks. My experience on release of Elden Ring basically told me to never pre-order another FromSoft game moving forward. That's you know, or buy on release till I found what the game was going to be like. Now, Armored Core 6 came out and apparently was very, very good on PC, and I'm glad it was. But here we go with, you know, their next big release, obviously, is this expansion, and it's not good performance-wise. Because they haven't fixed the base game, I think, is the biggest issue here, but it still sucks. It sucks for gamers, and it's not a good look for them. So I'm still going to be on that stance. I won't pre-order anything from FromSoft, and I won't buy anything on release from FromSoft until I know that it will run well on PC, because that's just unacceptable. If you're going to release something on a platform, I don't care what platform it is. It doesn't matter if it's PC, if it's a console, or whatever. If you're going to say that you're releasing it on that platform, it should be optimized for that platform. And Elden Ring, quite obviously, it was actually funny enough, you know, what Casual was saying about you know, the Harry Potter stuff. The exact same. It felt the exact same. The game was, Elden Ring was quite obviously built for a console and ported to PC, and it was obvious through so many different ways, whether it be like the menus, the way the menus were built, the way they were navigated, you know, no key binding for PC, no, you know, I mean, there was just so much crap. It was insane. It was so bad. So bad. And you know, it performed really, really well. This game performs really, really well on console, and it's trash on a lot of PCs, you know, which just shows you they didn't take the time to make sure that this game was going to run well on PC. They built it first and foremost for consoles, and they tried to port it over to PC, and they were like, it's good enough, you know. And dude, that's the same exact thing that happened with Hogwarts Legacy. And I after I played through Elden Ring, I played all the way through Elden Ring. How many hours did I put into Elden Ring? Jesus, a lot. I played 164 hours of this game on release, and it was after I played this, I was like, I won't play another game with performance issues like this. I just can't do it. And I went 8 days into Hogwarts Legacy and I flushed it because it felt the exact same. I gave Avalanche time. I gave them a week and was like, hopefully there's some incoming fixes or something. But it felt so bad. It felt so bad that I was like, I can't do it. I had to flush it. I'm talking it. I use the example all the time, actually, of how similarly these two games felt to one another. From Elden Ring, you know, I'm talking performance-wise, and just how ridiculously obvious it was that both these games were built for console and ported to PC. Both of them were like just identical on those fronts. It was really, really crazy. I couldn't do it. Could not do it. It felt terrible playing Hogwarts Legacy on PC. And apparently it was a banger on console. Same thing for Elden Ring, from what I understand. But it feels bad for all the people, you know, honestly, that I was never planning on playing this. And part of it was because I was so turned off by the release of Elden Ring itself, personally. I know there are a lot of people looking forward to Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I feel bad for those people. I really do. I feel bad that, you know, FromSoft is just getting away with not fixing things. I don't care about the difficulty stuff. The performance stuff is what sucks. People feeling, you know, let down and kind of cheated on the performance side is unfortunate. It's bad. Avalanche crashed. All right, man. That's the news, guys. Appreciate it. We're gonna go play Ghost of Tsushima. Cool. Awesome news segment. I appreciate it. Hope everybody is having a good start to your week, man. You know, it's a Monday. It's a Monday, dude. I know it's not always the most looked forward to day of the week, but you know, I hope it's going well anyways, and we will just keep on grinding, pushing towards the weekend. What we're most of us are normally looking forward to, anyways. So we're gonna go play some Ghost of Tsushima. Keep pushing through Act 3, man. If anybody's been hanging out this morning, you're not familiar with what we do around here. This is always the way we started off: video gaming news, trying to stay current on what's happening in the industry, and just trying to promote a better, healthier place for all of us gaming enthusiasts and consumers of video gaming products and you know, consumers of all the things that are part of this industry, man. So after that, we go play games like we're about to do. We've got an amazing community full of awesome people, all about spreading good vibes, just having good times, and always looking for more cool people to be a part of it. Okay, so if you can dig that, then come be a part of what we're doing when we're doing it, which is 6 days a week, every day but Wednesday, starting at roughly 6 a.m. CST CDT. That's 7 a.m. Eastern or 4 a.m. Pacific. And yeah, I don't know. Come be a part of it. Come have fun. Spread good vibes. Enjoy video games, man. That's what it's about. I'm going to run us an outro real quick to finish up the video gaming news segment, and as soon as it's over, I'll be right back up here, and we will start getting ready to play Ghost of Tsushima for the rest of the day. All right? You guys rock. I'll see you in 1 second. Ghost of Sashimi, dude. Yeah.